Live on Lagos television. We are back here again. I am Ajibola Ojeshola.
Good morning and welcome. I am Joy Olu.
Good morning, everyone. I am Adebimpe Omotayo, and it's nice to be back.
Yes, Adebimpe is back. And when she's signing off today, she wouldn't say, see you soon. Well, you have to manage my voice this morning. I watched football yesterday between Arsenal and Atletico Madrid, and I did all sort of shouting, so the energy this morning is not high at all. It's quite low. And then no matter the condition with which you find yourself this morning, wherever you are, just continue to smile and renew your hope that the country will get better someday. I'm actually sending this particular message to some people in and outside the studio this morning. That no matter the condition, laugh, open your teeth, better days ahead.
Thank you.
We trust in you.
Was I talking to you?
If you said inside and outside the studio,
Yes. Okay, you are inside the
and
studio.
we are inside the studio.
Okay.
So we should have hope.
Okay.
Or is it renewed hope?
Renew your hope.
Okay, we should renew our hope.
All right, let's go straight to business. Take our news point, starting with election, 2027 election. ADC, PDP await crucial Supreme Court verdict today. The Supreme Court is set to deliver judgment today on the leadership dispute in the African Democratic Congress, ADC, and the People's Democratic Party, PDP, a decision that could redefine both opposition parties ahead of 2027 general elections. Ahead of the verdict, the party leaders reportedly held an emergency strategic meeting on Wednesday night where they reviewed possible outcomes of the judgment and charted the next line of action for the opposition coalition. A political commentator, Imran Wakili, confirmed this meeting on his X handle. ADC leaders are currently in a meeting ahead of tomorrow's Supreme Court ruling on the party's leadership tussle. The closed-door meeting is expected to review possible outcomes of the judgment and chart the next line of action for the opposition parties, which has adopted ADC as its major political platform ahead of 2027. Notably absent from the ongoing high-level consultation are Mr. Peter Obi and Senator Rabiu Kwankwanso, he tweeted. But in a new development that could further complicate the ADC crisis, a federal high court on Wednesday restrained the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, from recognizing the ADC congresses conducted by the David Mark leadership, pending the resolution of the internal crisis rocking the party. Reacting to the judgment, the national chairman, David Mark, in a statement posted on his X platform by the National Publicity Secretary of the party, Bolaji Abdullahi, assured party members that ADC will be on the ballot for all elections in 2027, despite ongoing legal challenges. Speaking on Wednesday night after receiving a briefing from the party's legal team on the Federal High Court judgment, Mark dismissed concerns over the litigations involving the party and expressed confidence in a favorable outcome. You do not have anything to be afraid of. Regarding all litigation before the party, I want to assure you that we shall be victorious in all cases and we shall be on the ballot box for every election. We are more than prepared and ready for these cases, and we shall do everything within the ambit of the law to conquer this problem. In the legal battle, though I'm not a lawyer, I will lead from the front and we shall surely be victorious at the end of the day. He said the ADC legal team has set in motion the process of appealing the judgment and applied for stay of execution. Reacting to the verdict, the 2023 ADC presidential candidate, Dumebi Kachuku, along with state chairman of ADC, expressed their support for the ruling, stating that they will not allow the hijacking of the party to continue. So that's it. Today is a day in history for the ADC, for the PDP. The Supreme Court is expected to give judgment on the various cases before it. The leadership crisis rocking the ADC and the PDP. And so members of the ADC had a crucial meeting last night where David Mark, who is still the chairman, according to some faction of the party, did assure that they have no cause to worry, they have no cause to fear that the ADC will be on the ballot for all elections in 2027. I love his optimism, I love his hope, I love his attitude or posture to the Supreme Court judgment of today. So all hands are folded, waiting, and of course looking at where the pendulum of victory will swing at the end of the day. Will it swing in favor of Gombe or David Mark? In a couple of minutes from now, hopefully that judgment will be given by the Supreme Court of Nigeria. And of course, is it Wike or Makinde that owns PDP at the end of today? All those crises, all those suspends would have been solved by the Supreme Court. So we are hopeful that today we'll know who owns ADC and we'll know who owns PDP.
Apart from knowing who owns whichever party, I just hope that when the judgment comes out, everybody can just align themselves and have the goal that, oh, 2027 is the goal and the main business.
Okay, yes. In addition to that, after the Supreme Court has given judgment, at least there's nowhere else
except God
to go. So I just hope both parties will now, re-strategize. Anyway, they said they had a meeting last night. I'm sure they're hoping, they are praying, and they're strategizing that, look, this judgment favors them. And if it doesn't, I don't know, I can't speak for them. I'm sure they have a plan B. They know what to do. Maybe they'll just, I'm not saying
just what.
Okay,
no, I'm not saying anything.
But aside from that of the Supreme Court, there's another one pending before Federal High Court now, stating that the state congresses of the party should be nullified. So it is one trouble today,
another one tomorrow. I don't know. You see, we keep saying that politics, that there is no permanent friendship, that is about permanent interest. Today, we're now seeing Seyi Makinde aligning with Atiku Abubakar. This was someone you opposed
in 2023.
In 2023, when you were in the same party. And you were so, as you are vocal about it today, so were you vocal about it in 2023. With someone that you had loggerheads with, that's now your common enemy, Wike. You both were on the same page in 2023. Politics is just about, for me, that if it doesn't go your way, it's either your way or no way. It's either your way or no way. So it's
in this part of the world, we do not play the politics of ideology, the politics of merit. We always play the politics of interest and where your bread will be buttered. So Makinde is scrambling for butter and bread so that it will remain relevant in 2027.
Thank you. All the best.
Makinde, hey. I was going to say something.
Don't say.
All
the best.
NBC.
Let's move forward. 2027, Tinubu endorses Hamzat as Lagos APC consensus Guba candidate. President Bola Tinubu has endorsed Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Obafemi Hamzat, as consensus governorship candidate of the All Progressives Congress, APC, in next year's general elections. Tinubu gave the endorsement on Wednesday when members of State Governance Advisory Council, GAC, paid him a courtesy visit at the presidential villa. I recall that the State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, on Monday named Hamzat as his preferred successor. Excuse me. Sanwo-Olu announced the endorsement after a closed-door meeting at Lagos House, Marina, where Hamzat officially declared his intention to run for the governorship seat before members of the State Executive Council and key party leaders. Well, the APC has, it seems to have everything in alignment. I mean, seem to be very focused.
And I think I believe they are more, with all that is happening, all that they are more organized. They are more orderly. They already have a calendar and they are following it, to the T. Yes, we must I will congratulate our Deputy Governor, Dr. Obafemi Kadiri Hamzat, for his nomination as the candidate for the APC gubernatorial election here in Lagos.
You want my opinion? Does it matter?
What, does it matter? Yeah, does it matter?
Hey.
What, congratulations? Yes, now, because...
Congratulations to who?
To Obafemi Kadiri Hamzat.
Okay.
Because there's another candidate who picked up his form too yesterday, Jando, yeah. He also picked up his form yesterday. So it's looking like now that APC is not settling for a consensus candidate.
But this one says APC consensus.
APC is not settling for...
The party leaders, party people have agreed on the deputy governor. Doesn't mean it is a consensus. So it is when other candidates within the party going for the same position now, step down and say, okay, I'm working with this person, or we are working with this person. That is when they have a consensus.
Okay.
Yes.
For you to win any election in any state or in any country, you need the party leadership, you need the party structure. And those we have seen behind the current deputy governor of the state. So for the other candidates, where they intend to get their delegates or those that will support them is what I don't know. That's number one. Secondly, the deputy governor was at the presidential villa yesterday with members of the Governor's Advisory Council, who are the decision makers of politics in Lagos State. And the current deputy governor got the blessing of Mr. President to go ahead and, of course, be the candidate of the party. Although the GAC chairman, that's Paolusi, did say that the party is still going to conduct its primaries, whether they are going to adopt a consensus or indirect primary. That is left for the party to know or to do. But from what I've seen, even before we got to this particular point, I told you I was somewhere. I think it was Bimbo and I and you.
Yes, it was three of us.
And I put a question to that GAC member that who will be the governorship candidate of the party. That was weeks before the dramas that we are seeing now. And, proudly he mentioned the name of the deputy governor. Yes, and that is what is playing out.
Okay, so,
primary or no primary?
We know the anointed one. They poured oil on someone's head already.
Okay.
NBC is coming to meet you.
Anyway. And aside from members of the GAC, the man representing the people of Ikeja in the Green Chamber of the National Assembly, James Abiodun Faleke, was the first person to put it on his Facebook page. Then the Right Honorable Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly was in Abuja last week. Then when he got back to Lagos, he told Lagosians that we have confirmed that the current deputy governor is the candidate of the party for the governorship election come 2027. Baba Olusi has spoken. The governor has spoken. What else do you need?
It is still not a consensus because
they have not done the primary.
We still have other candidates.
They have not done the primary.
They haven't done the primary.
Okay. We'll wait for the primary, no problem.
Yeah. Primary will be in May. That's tomorrow.
From the primary, then we'll go on holiday.
Tomorrow
is May 1st.
Workers' Day, federal government declares May 1 public holiday. The federal government has declared Friday, May 1, 2026, that's tomorrow, a public holiday to commemorate this year's International Workers' Day. The Minister of Interior, Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo, made the announcement on behalf of the government, congratulating Nigerian workers on the occasion. In a statement signed by the Permanent Secretary Magdalene Ajani on April 29, 2026, the minister praised workers across the country for their hard work and dedication to national development. He noted the contributions of Nigerian workers remain vital to the nation's growth and prosperity, urging them to continue to uphold the values of patriotism, productivity, and commitment to duty. Yes, we are all going on a public holiday tomorrow, even though we will be here. The work must continue, show must go on. Yes, but I will use this opportunity to congratulate all workers in Nigeria. It is not over till it's over.
Well so tomorrow is Labor Day, right?
Labor Day, yeah.
There will be solidarity songs tomorrow. There will be march past.
There will be march past.
At different state levels.
There will be new demands.
New demands.
Old demands might sometimes be
outrageous
or fulfilled. So,
okay.
Yes.
While we're happy that tomorrow is May Day, I want to speak to the conscience of our leaders this morning. For anybody that is reasonable in Nigeria of today, would you look at me face to face and tell me that 70,000 naira is worth anything? That is for those states that are paying 70,000 naira. There are some states that are even paying way above 70,000 naira. Yet, whether it is 100,000 or 120,000, it is still not enough. If we are your children, if we are your wife or your husband, would you offer us a paltry sum of 70,000 naira or 120,000 naira while you are living in affluence? And you are telling us, as governors, as members of National Assembly, that we are fighting corruption. Is it what you take home that we take home? Or this is an animal farm where some animals are more equal than the others?
Of course.
We should start governing with conscience. If indeed we are out to serve the people, then we should be realistic. 70,000 naira, it's I don't know what to call it. When we are not paupers, you are paying 70,000 naira and you are confident about it, you are proud about it, that you are paying 70,000 naira to your workers. To go and buy what? Is that what you give to your children at home?
70,000.
What is fair is fair.
It's not even up to pocket money.
And all of them tomorrow, all governors, they will go and make speeches tomorrow. They will promise heaven because the election is coming. They will start dangling some carrot before workers now. And trust Labour as well. They will fall for it.
That was why I said earlier that, some demands that...
Tomorrow, I'm not singing any solidarity song. I'm not.
So Labour is now fighting.
No solidarity.
Labour is not happy with Labour now.
I'm not singing any solidarity song. I want to sing solidarity song that will be realistic, that will add value to my life.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. You've said
So
it
tomorrow is
Labour.
Labour Day. Adebimpe and Joy, they will be in Kaki tomorrow at Teslim Balogun Stadium to sing solidarity song and of course demand for better conditions of service and of course also demand for certain things to motivate them for them to continue to give their best in their line of duty.
We have our representatives, that will be there tomorrow to make demands on behalf of, we workers. We just hope that we don't get carried away by promises, by...
Adebimpe, politicians. Election is around. They will promise you tomorrow.
We just hope we don't get carried away. We don't get carried away, please. 70,000 naira is nothing. And the joke of it all was earlier this week when they said, there was this announcement that allowances had been increased
at the
federal government workers.
I was like, what is that? What were those increases for tour allowance? So if you're a civil servant, federal civil servant that does not travel,
there's training allowance, there's workshop allowance.
Training.
You can do your training within the Federal Capital Territory.
I've been there and here. I've done federal.
Is it the same? Is it the same? The difference is clear.
The difference is clear. The difference is clear. The difference.
Better days ahead. Renew your hope.
Renew your hope.
Renew your hope. So those are the news points for today. Tomorrow is May Day, like we rightly pointed out, and there is public holiday, but we will be here to, of course, inform and entertain you tomorrow as usual. So we'll go to the X platform now, see what is trending. I must commend the current Inspector General of Police, Mr. Tuji Disu, for his action on that mentally deranged police officer, ASP Nuhu Usman, who shot that young man of 28-year-old in Delta State, Efron community to be precise, on Sunday. The IGP yesterday approved his dismissal, prosecution of the officer involved in the Delta shooting, and his name once again is ASP Nuhu Usman. Maybe this will serve as a deterrent to others police officers who are always taking laws into their hands, trigger-happy police officers. How could you shoot somebody that was pleading for his life? And he said he was ready to cooperate with you, give you evidence, take you to the owner of the gun, and yet you shot the guy. And the other officers that were there, they were hailing this insane police officer, so to say.
Ajibola, when I saw that story, days back, I was like, I think this ASP deliberately shot that guy because he was going to spill something. that would affect the ASP because he was too abrupt. It was obvious he just wanted to cover something. Because when the guy said, "Oh, I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to tell you everything. I'm going to take you there," and after that, you now shot him. It shows that ASP was trying to hide something because it had to do with the guns
yes.
that they saw in his possession, and he should have allowed investigation to be done, and then you shot him. Why?
You shot him the first time.
Like you guys
missed.
He missed.
He cocked the gun again
and shot him.
No
what is
uniform
going on
is
in this
licensed
country?
to kill.
When the youth were shouting, "Oh, end SARS, end SARS,"
and police brutality,
and police brutality, and it's still ongoing. I also found out that this particular ASP used to lead the SARS team.
I saw that.
Yes, he used to lead the SARS team. So when youths were also agitated then and said, "Look, you are banning SARS," it still remains the same people.
It's the same people.
You are not banning these people. You are not removing them from the system. You are only removing a name.
Well, it's a good
and
thing.
Then the PPRO of Delta State Police Command was telling us that he blamed the action on spirituality.
I saw
please,
that
those
one.
some
And I'm
people,
like, please.
I don't know why IG has not even, told that one to come forward and let them investigate. How can you, as a policeman, be coming out to say, "Oh, spiritual problem on ASP side"? Oh.
Yeah, a good one coming from the IGP, Mr. Tujidi. So that's a good one, and we hope that other bad eggs in the Nigerian police will be removed. They will be removed as well. I think my producer was trying to pass a message, but I didn't get that message. So it's a good one coming from the IGP, Mr. Tuji Desu. That officer, ASP Nuhu Usman, has been dismissed. We'll take a quick break right now on the program. When we come back, we'll be looking at politics and, of course, that particular judgment of the Supreme Court on the leadership crisis rocking the ADC and the PDP, which are the major opposition parties in the country. Where would the pendulum swing today? Would it be in the favor of Gombe or David Mark? Would it be in the favor of Makinde or Nyesom Wike? In a couple of minutes from now, I'm sure that judgment will be delivered by the Supreme Court. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.